Clark. Tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Fred VanVleet. Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Thompson in at the two-guard position. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. It's Morant with the drive.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
VanVleet passes to Brooks. Pass to Eason. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Brooks against Morant. No good that time. Nice D from Brooks. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Payne following the score by Houston. Jackson kicks to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Good, nice job down low.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Outside Jackson. Payne against Thompson. Pass to Edey. Smart on the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Here's VanVleet. Eason with a screen for VanVleet. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Morant kicks to Jackson from outside the arc. And no good that time. Rockets leading by 5. Brooks with no one around. Offensive rebound. Pass to Eason. Brooks outside. Over Jackson. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the middle. The rebound by Steven Adams. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Elijah Wan, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Rockets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Eason with it for 3. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Good on the triple. VanVleet's got 6 points.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. VanVleet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Jackson has the open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson with it. Now defended by Bain.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Morant against Thompson. Bain inside the three-point line. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Eason's shot is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson outside. Van Vliet on the wing. He's got 6. Bain passes to Morant. The drive by Bain. Misses from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepard out there with Jalen Green. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 spot. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad, winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agrees. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
It's taken away by Smith. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Rockets lead by 19.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson finds Kennard. Back to Jackson. Pass to Concho. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Off the inbound, and he converts the layup.
Oh, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Rockets, they lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Kennard for three. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Shepard missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul. 1:51 left in the first half.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Şengün with the screen for Green. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now, here's Kennard. Guarded closer.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck for deep here. It's just not his night.
Şengün finds Smith. Fires the 3. But Grizzlies pull it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Clark outside. Now, here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. Williams for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Rockets leading by 19 points. Screen by Smith. Over in the corner, Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. Good on the 3-point shot. Green's got 7.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Kennard. The Grizzlies with another miss. Houston's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And so it's Houston sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Please direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. One, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clark, famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player, smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Out to Morant. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Smart finds Bain. The 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Eason gets a wide open look. Edey with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Adams. Puts it up from 7. Jackson misses. Houston leading by 21. On the wing, Brooks. Guarded by Bain. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Eason. Nailed from three-point land.
3.
Eason's got 7 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Adams sets the pick for Eason. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Brooks setting the pick for Eason. Brooks outside. Van Vliet left side. And Houston again with the bucket.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Here's Morant. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Van Vliet passes to Eason.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Van Vliet.
Minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pulls up on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And here we go. Morant into the hoop.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Brooks. This one for 3. They get it back. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Tries again. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Morant. Puts one up from 19. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Van Vliet. The Rockets with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 16, and Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. Outside Williams. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Green outside. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Shepard. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward. Here's Shepard. Kennard covering. Şengün passes to Shepard. From deep 3-point territory. Şengün no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Kennard kicks to Clark. No good from outside. Rockets leading by 19. Shepard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Smith in the posts. Jackson on him. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams for three. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Misses the three. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Over in the corner, Conchar. The Grizzlies with another miss. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Şengün. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Smooth jumper there by Şengün. He's working on stretching things out more when he can.
Now, here's Kennard. Not a lot of room. Here he goes. Count it.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Houston leading by 22. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Whitmore. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Fast break Memphis. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Eason, a screen on Morant. Pass to Eason.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Smith. Takes it inside. And Smith with the stuff.
And although 6'10", Smith possesses incredible agility. He is going to be a terror on the attack.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
VanVleet kicks to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Brooks against Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Eason, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Fred VanVleet.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Smith against Bain. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Houston in total control. VanVleet outside. Deep 2 from Brooks. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Morant with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game to the inside. Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard. Here's VanVleet. Here's Eason. Off target from outside.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And Morant throws it down.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
For 3, VanVleet. Here's Brooks. The putback misses. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them.
on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup. But anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the 3. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Halliburton with the ball. Defended by Smart. Bain against Walker. Here's Halliburton. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well indeed.
There's Jackson with the 3. The Pacers pull it in. It's Walker on the wing, guarded by Bain. Walker passes to Turner. Back to Walker. Pass to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Turner from the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis with the ball. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian. They've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
Now here's Halliburton. It's Walker on the wing. Fires the 3. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jackson outside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam, right side. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Bain, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Walker. Counted from distance. Walker's got 6 points.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Indiana. They picked up 11 straight. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Taylor Jenkins. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Good.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Morant against Siakam. Bain surveying the D. From deep, Morant. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 9. Halliburton up top, defended by Smart. Smart against Halliburton. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Bain. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Indiana's ball.
.114 left in the first. Halliburton on the attack. And that one's good.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Morant. Jackson, the pass to Bain. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker, Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And Neesmith gets it to go.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And here are the Pacers now, really controlling it. An 18-2 run here.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Halliburton, takes it inside. Jackson against Siakam. Turner passes to Neesmith. Just 5 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. A sizable lead of 14. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Obi Toppin out there with Isaiah Jackson. And it's McConnell in at the point. Stolen by Jackson. Nembhard outside. Toppin, a screen on Jackson. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Grizzlies trail by 16. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Jackson, the screen. Kennard outside. Jackson outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside Mathurin. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside for McConnell. Takes the 3. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
For 3, Mathurin. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 15-point game. Stolen. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson the screen. A good look from Mathurin. Memphis with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Pacers leading by 17. And, Coach, you look at Vince Williams. That 7-foot wingspan is a difference maker defensively.
It sure is, Brian. He disrupts a lot of offensive action, both on and off the ball, forcing turnovers and blocking shots. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Kennard, right side. Pass to Jackson. Kennard outside. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Williams from long range. Second chance shot. Good chance here for Clark. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
Pass to Nembhard. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Kennard for three. The rebound by Jackson. Indiana leading by 21. For three, Matherin. Memphis with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
It's a nice shot by Toppin.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Clark with the screen. Here's Pippen. Buries it from three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Matherin. Puts up a three. Drops in the three. Matherin's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Kennard can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym.
Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Smart and Bain on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Here's Morant. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner from outside the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And here's Morant outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. That's the way. Jackson with it. The 3 ball. Walker pulls down the board. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Turner for 3. Memphis with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Smart. The 3 hits the trifecta. Smart's got 5.
Yeah, he's so much fun to watch. Smart hit that corner 3, and his teammates and coaches are all about it.
There's a screen by Turner. Neesmith passes to Walker. Here's Turner. Back to Walker. This one for 3. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Walker. Turner's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 6. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams comes in for Desmond Bane. Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. And it's Pippen in for Ja Morant. Williams from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Inside, here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Doubled by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And stolen by McConnell. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Three-pointer Matherin. Knocks it down from distance. Matherin's got 6 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
For 3, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Edey. Stolen by Jackson. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Indiana shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
They get the rebound. On the wing, Nembhard. The 3. The rebound by Edey.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Kennard can't get it to go. Matherin against Jackson. Takes a 3. And it's Matherin missing. Here's Pippen to stop the run. And that's not going to go. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Grizzlies shooting just under 40% from the field. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nesmith out there with Halliburton. And it's Walker in at small forward. Clark outside. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson outside. A rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Siakam the screen. There's Nesmith with the 3. Memphis with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Smart for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Here's Halliburton. Outside Nesmith. Turner a screen on Morant for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Halliburton for 3. Clark grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Over Walker, kicks it out to Bain. Back to Jackson. The ball's knocked loose. Walker with a steal. Outside Neesmith. Offensive board. Another shot. Here's Halliburton. Banked it in off the glass. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Siakam for three. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Morant, no good. Indiana's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Halliburton with the ball, guarded now by Smart. And here's Turner from the arc. Memphis with a rebound. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Siakam with a screen on Smart. Here's Halliburton. Crafty move. Tipped. Pass to Smart. Now here's Bain. Lets the three fly. Siakam pulls down the board. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Neesmith passes to Siakam. From outside the arc. And Neesmith good for 3. Neesmith's got 9 points now in the second half.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Turner passes to Walker. Back to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. The shot's good.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Morant with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Back to Turner. Pass to Siakam. From behind the arc. That shot, no good. Offline. And so Indiana takes this one by a big... All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
go.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Nesmith, and it's Walker in at the 3. 6 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Knocked loose. First quarter, just over a minute played. Nesmith makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Van Vliet following the score by Indiana. Out to Brooks. Şengün with a screen on Walker. Pass to Şengün. Here's Van Vliet. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Pass to Eason. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the lane. It's all knotted up.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shooting foul as, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The play is currently under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Throw good, Siakam. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came in. To the league, an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Brooks with a screen on Halliburton. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Brooks outside. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him
open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Turner. Now here's Neesmith. Yes, that goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
That bucket in no time at all.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here's VanVleet. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
This guy is competitively tough and will not back away from physical defense. Go ahead, Fred VanVleet.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Puts up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Brooks has got 8 points.
Well, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Neesmith. Turner with a screen on VanVleet. From past the arc. Again, the miss by Turner.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
It's been all about Dillon Brooks for the Houston Rockets. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Jalen Green is out there with Shepherd. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Smith in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mathurin for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Houston in the lead. Pass to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's Mathurin. Off on the layup. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Shepherd. Toppin with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Now here's Toppin. And he drives in. Shot clock at 5. Outside Mathurin. From downtown. It's hauled in by Adams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Shepherd. Ray, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it. A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Green. Nembhard grabs the board. Poked away. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And they take the lead. Jackson's got his first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Shepherd, the pass to Smith. Some nice passing there by Houston. Smith on the wing. Out to the wing. Smith sets the pick for Shepard. Houston needs to get a shot. And then Smith with the dunk.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Nembhard. Jackson, a screen on Green. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Driving in, and Green slams it in.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Mathurin hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Green drives in, and he banks in the layup. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Nembhard finds McConnell. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. A floater, and Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Driving to the basket, and the basket is good. And now it's a 3-point Houston lead. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Smith outside. Adams dishes to Green. Back to Adams. Here's Whitmore. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
As physical a player as there is in the entire NBA, Steven Adams putting the defense in a tough spot.
That one is no good. The Pacers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Smith. Whitmore with it. Still scoreless. Here's Shepard. Right at the free throw line. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Houston on top. They're up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Van Vliet. On the court for Indiana. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Nesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Walker in at the 3 spot.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Halliburton finds Turner. Thompson against Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Brooks with a screen on Siakam. Kept alive. Pass to Eason. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Out to Brooks, right wing. Over Halliburton, and oh, what a play by Brooks. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The shot by Turner, no good. Rockets leading by 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Shots good by Siakam.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Wasted no time on that one. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Turner kicks to Siakam. Fires the 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to Brooks.
2 minutes.
Eason, the screen. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Walker.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Neesmith finds Turner. Wants to get it to Neesmith. And does. And that one, good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
For 3, Van Vliet. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, this guy is cooking right now. Fred Van Vliet has found his rhythm, and the defense better step up here.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Eason passes to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Van Vliet gets to Şengün. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 4. Siakam outside. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Van Vliet. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
If you are a small guard like Fred Van Vliet, that floater game is an absolute must. What pretty touch.
3 on 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the shot is good. Şengün's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Brooks has got 7 points for the quarter.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Steven Adams. Cam Whitmore is out there with Smith. Then there's Shepard, and it's Green in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Screen by Smith. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Indiana. It's Nembhard on the wing, covered by Smith. Nembhard's shot is good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Smith outside, jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Outside Matherin. And the Pacers another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Green kicks to Smith. Green with a screen for Smith. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he reminded this team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Walker against Green. Walker taking his time here. Turner with a screen on Green. Here's Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Now Eason. Rejected by Walker. Şengün against Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. From the arc. And they recover it. And Siakam throws it down.
As Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
Houston leading by 4. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So it's the Rockets now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brooks setting a pick for Eason. Really left alone that time. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Halliburton drives in. Siakam finds Nesmith. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Green. Eason against Halliburton. And the wide open shot from Green. They get it again. Brooks outside. Eason, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Green outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Neesmith. At the elbow, it's Turner. Turner with the screen for Walker. Takes the 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. And stolen by Siakam.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. Game is complete and the mind is ready.
The free throw off from Halliburton. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. It's a 5-point game. Here's Brooks. Pacers with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. 5th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The Pacers making a switch here. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Mathurin finds Neesmith. Back to Mathurin. It falls!
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. That was a fun night of basketball.
Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Clark in at the 5.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Morant. Up and over Brooks. Blocked!
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
Here's Eason. Pass to Şengün. Brooks a screen on Morant. Lets a floater go. Van Vliet misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Here's Van Vliet. The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Fires in the triple.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Thompson with a steal. Brooks from outside. Excellent D there from Morant. Deflects the pass. Oh, Brooks with the steal. There's a screen. The drive by Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Here he goes. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. And it's Eason with a 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Jackson left side. Will it go? And again it's Memphis missing. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Right side Eason. Şengün a screen on Bain. It's Eason with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, got that one up quick.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. They grab their own miss. And Şengün throw it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Jackson, pass to Bain. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
And the basket by Van Vliet. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Now here's Van Vliet. Lets it fly. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Kennard against Van Vliet. Takes the three, and another three for Memphis.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Here's Van Vliet. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Şengün with a steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Clark with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. 13-point lead. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Morant finds Kennard. 4-3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Here's Payne. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Rockets on top. They lead by 13. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've got Marcus Smart. He's out there with Williams. G.G. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's LaRavia in at the powered forward position.
Nice active hands from Green.
Here's Whitmore outside. Knocks down the long J. Whitmore. He's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
The Rockets lead by 21. On the wing, Green. And they recover it. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Ooh, that's just so soft. Green just trickled that one in.
Smart passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And stolen by Green. Here's Shepard. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Tries the spin move. Here's Williams. And that one's long. The Rockets on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. From the wing. Again, Houston.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Left side, Williams. Pass to LaRavia. Launches a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Smith. To the left side wing. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Kicks it out to Smart. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team. but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And here's Smith. No points yet. Back to Whitmore. And stolen by Jackson. Tipped away. On the wing, Green. Puts it up from 12. Outside Whitmore. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Williams from long range. Smith with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Laravia, covered by Smith. Some room here for Williams. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's Green. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw good. Green. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Here's Smart. Releases. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Green for three. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Laravia. He's scoreless. Offline with a 3. On the wing, Whitmore. Left side, Green. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. Smart for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. They're thinking about the shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Tari Easton, Fred VanVleet out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. You know, it's hard to understate the value VanVleet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kennard. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
They get it again. Thompson. That one doesn't drop. Poke loose. Stolen by Thompson. And he comes up with a bucket.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Morant. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity and a three-point play. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Brooks. There's the triple. Clark grabs the board. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
And that kind of contact isn't going to stop Van Vliet, showing some muscle finishing on the defense.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Morant. And another shot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Pass to Eason. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Eason's got 10.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Got a piece of it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Eason, good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Eason. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Kennard for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter. The Rockets have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Tries to save it. Houston has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Down low. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Van Vliet. He's got 17.
And just as tough as they come, Dylan Brooks battling for 2 points.
Van Vliet with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Back to Morant. Yet another steal from him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Smart for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Shepard. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
I mean, I love the decision there by Shepard to challenge the lane.
To the wing on the left. Edey for 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets showing no mercy and just piling it on. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Marcus Smart out there with Williams. Then it's Edey, then it's Jackson, and it's LaRavia in at the 4 spot. Back to Smith. Pass to Shepard, just 4 to shoot. fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Outside Whitmore. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. For three, Smith knocks down the triple. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And an intelligent play there from Smith. He keeps his head even with the shot clock running down and saves the possession.
Jackson with a screen on Green. Pass to Williams. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Smith finds Green. Smith with a screen on Williams. 6 to shoot. An open look for Smith. Memphis with a rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to LaRavia. The three. Nails it from three. LaRavia's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside for Green. The three is up. Tries again. And Adams lays it in.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Now here's Smart. A deep three. The Rockets pull it in. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Smith. Pass to Shepard. Smith with a screen on Williams. Shepard, that's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Green. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Houston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Smart against Green, and there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his third foul so far, and Houston will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Whitmore. Brooks, he's checked in for Green, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepard. Morant with it. Kennard outside. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Dillon Brooks.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
It's tipped and stolen by Clark. Morant finds Kennard. The shot. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his third foul so far.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. Here's the three. Memphis with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Bain. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Rockets again can't hit. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams at the 3 slot.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Morant. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Walker. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Halliburton. Shoots over Morant. Turner finds Siakam. Turner with a screen on Jackson. Back to Turner. 5 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
That shot wide open. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
And here's Halliburton following Ja Morant's 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. And here is Siakam. Shot to stop the run, and Turner with the lay-in.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 7.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here is Halliburton. Halliburton is screen on Smart. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Halliburton looking around. Drills the 3-pointer.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Halliburton is screen on Williams. That ties the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
It's tipped. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Turner. Buries it down low.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound in the bucket.
2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 9 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Good on the second free throw.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. He's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Morant with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Halliburton right side. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Good if it goes. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Bain pairs up with Jackson to form the forward pair. Pippen is out there with Kennard, and it's Huff into the 5, patrolling the paint.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Pippen kicks to Kennard. Outside, Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson finds Bain. A fadeaway. Toppin pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's the screen. It's tipped. Now here's Jackson to the paint. Here's Huff. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has
first team. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Fires for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
When Mathurin's creating for his teammates, his offensive impact goes way up.
Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is. to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
O'Connell, a three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And the basket by Jackson. Indiana trailing here. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Huff. Launches it. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Kennard's shot is off. Toppin with it. Now defended by Baines. Offensive rebound. Jackson lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Bain drives in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
In the corner, Kennard with it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. That's a 2 for Mathurin. And, yep, really drops after rolling around the rim. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Well, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton, and it's Walker in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
And it's Morant missing. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Morant. Halliburton against Morant. Walker a screen on Jackson. Halliburton in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. Rebounded by Smart. The Grizzlies trail by 5. It's Morant in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. The Pacers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Nesmith. Good on the triple.
And the all-around game of Siakam is so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Morant kicks to Clark. to halt the run. Rejected by Walker, and he gets it back. Smart, wide open, he fires. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Halliburton. And the rejection by Jackson.
Indiana ball.
Here's Halliburton. A floater. Blocked again.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, "You always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great." Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Morant.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
Clark up top, guarded by Walker. Clark the pass to Williams. Outside, Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Finds himself wide open and drills it. Smart's got 7 points in the game. Turner inside. He's covered by Clark. Halliburton outside. Back to Nesmith. And stolen by Williams. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Memphis leading by 4. Outside for Jackson. Good D by Siakam.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Walker. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Nesmith.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The shot's good from Kennard.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. There's a good screen. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 17-5 run here. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And they'll get another chance. Here's Huff. Off target from three-point range. Pacers trail by 4. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Pippen. Now here's Jackson. Nembhard covering. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Williams is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. Morant against Halliburton. Back to Walker to tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And stolen by Siakam. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And a wide open look for Mathurin. They grab their own miss. Turner passes to Mathurin. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Outside for Jackson. Drills it from outside. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Stolen by Smart. Here's the 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
He's checked in for Memphis. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shot's good by Walker. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Kennard for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Mathurin for 3. Rebounded by Smart. The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Halliburton passes to Walker. Back to Halliburton. Siakam with it. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Mathurin for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Siakam against Morant. Pass to Kennard. Out to Morant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana leading. On the wing, Mathurin. Kennard with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And then Morant slams it in.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. Fader on the way. Turner. Great positioning on the putback.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. That's a 2 from Kennard. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The kick out to Walker. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Morant against Halliburton. It's Morant with the try.
Huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see where they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And there's the ice cream with the apple pie, folks. Excellent trip up the floor to stretch this lead out.
Siakam a screen on Morant. Outside Mathurin. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this is a test for Mathurin. And he passes with flying colors, showing he can deal with having the whole team riding his shoulder.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Halliburton for 3. The shot comes out. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
How about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got Dylan Brooks, Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. Then there's Alperen Şengün, and it's Eason in at the power forward. And here's Siakam for three. Rockets with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Halliburton. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
VanVleet against Halliburton. The quick look, no good that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The definition of a stretch five, Doris. Myles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a three.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Myles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Şengün, and here's Eason. Five to shoot. Thompson passes to Brooks. Here's Eason. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's VanVleet from deep. The rebound by Turner. Knocked away. Halliburton against VanVleet. Halliburton, the pass to DeMarc. Halliburton, a screen on Thompson. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by VanVleet. Got him in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
Well, you have to be poised if the ball is going to be in your hands as that shot clock dwindles down. Tyrese Halliburton, yes, sir.
And VanVleet again missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Halliburton, outside Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Şengün. Here's VanVleet. And VanVleet again missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
1:43 left to play in the first. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Eason pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Now here's Şengün. Yet to see a basket. Three-pointer, VanVleet. And Van Vliet again missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
There's Neesmith with the three. Drains the triple. The Rockets trail. To get back on track. Houston with another miss. The Pacers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Van Vliet against Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Here's Turner. Clock at 6. Siakam the screen. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. In transition. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The kick out to Van Vliet. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nembhard outside. Turner, a screen on Thompson. Here's Halliburton. Turner for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
We've got Walker topping out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Shepard in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Jackson. Toppin outside. Jackson with a screen on Smith. And here's Toppin from the arc. Connects from downtown. Toppin's got 5.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Picked by Smith. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. 5 points in the game.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Oh, got a piece of it. And here we go, the Rockets in transition.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, Shepard has a knack of getting his teammates open looks.
Outside Walker. Pass to Shepard. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Houston. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well. He can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Now here's Walker. Still without a bucket. Walker sets a screen. for three. Matherin. Another three for Indiana.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Pass to Smith. Over Toppin. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Shepard.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Matherin. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
And here's Shepard for three. Indiana with a rebound. Up top, Walker. Adams covering. Walker against Adams. Three-pointer. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Smith no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Green for three. Green running the floor.
Can't play too far off of Green because he's skilled at pulling up and torching you.
Smith against Toppin. Beyond the arc. And Indiana misses again. The Rockets lead by 3. Here's Smith. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Smith's got 9 points.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
Here's Shepard. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Jabari Smith has been leading. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You got to like what Jabari Smith has done in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Nice shot by Turner.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Nembhard outside, fires for 3. Eason pulls it in. And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 4-point game. Outside for Brooks. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Siakam. The 3 is up. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson with a steal. And up the floor again for the Rockets. Running the court. VanVleet finds Eason. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Eason's got 6 points.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. They set the pick. Outside Nesmith. 5 on the clock. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Brooks. Shoots over Nesmith. And it's Brooks missing. Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Siakam. There's the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Brooks a screen on Halliburton. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Indiana with a rebound.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Oh, B.A., there is no doubt. One of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
Halliburton nails the three.
Wow, Tyrese Halliburton in a rhythm. Boy, he is something else to watch on the pull-up jump shot.
Eason against Siakam. Pass to Brooks. Here's Şengün. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Indiana leading by 4. Siakam with a screen on Van Vliet. Halliburton for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Rockets trail by 7. Van Vliet scanning the floor. The open shot by Brooks. The Rockets again can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Outside Neesmith. There's 39 seconds left in the third. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. A new lineup here for Indiana. Indiana on offense. They're on a 17-3 run. And here's Shepard for 3. Sinks it from distance. Shepard's got 6.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The 3 ball. They get it back. Jackson on the wing. Mathurin. Second chance effort. Smith with the rebound.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Another 3 from Houston.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Pacers. They're up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Walker out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Toppin. Then there's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And here's Toppin from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Pacers. Walker for 3. He buries it from 3. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Yeah, and Smith Jr. is rolling right now, showing just how dominant he can be.
Back to McConnell for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Smith right side. Here's Whitmore outside. Back to Smith. Fires the three. Walker pulls down the board. Pacers leading by 8. Toppin with it. Adams with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Here's Shepard. Adams a screen. Now the Pacers on the move. And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Shepard for 3. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker for 3. They get it back. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Walker for 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Walker's got 8 here in this quarter.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Here's Whitmore outside. Deflected. They get it back. Back to Green. They set the screen. They need this. Houston with another miss. Pacers leading by 13. Three-pointer Mathurin. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Back comes Houston in transition. And here's Green from the arc. Green's feeling it at the arc.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Oh, he tries a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Mathurin with a steal. Here we go, all alone. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
It's Mathurin with a drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And here's Green from the arc. Sinks the tray.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Walker with a steal. Jackson with it. Green picks him up. Fires from the wing. The 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. He wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
McConnell with a steal. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Houston with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Whitmore outside. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's stolen by Green.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
My goodness, the rookie, Shepard, has some ice in his veins.
Mathurin finds McConnell. Back to Mathurin. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is off. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Walker out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
Siakam for 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston in the lead. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Brooks outside. Back to Eason from downtown. The rebound by Nesmith. Well, the Pacers shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Hits a three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 1.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Brooks a screen on Siakam. Brooks with it. Walker with a steal. Now Siakam takes a three. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, stolen by Turner. Siakam left side. Misses a three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Houston gets it back. Outside Eason. Back to Smith. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I mean, you have to love the intensity Van Vliet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
They grab their own miss. Another shot. Siakam finds Turner. Halliburton outside. Siakam with a screen on Şengün. 4 on the clock. Turner for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Eason. Siakam against Smith. Eason a screen on Siakam. An open look for Smith. Oh, he nails it!
When you need a hoop, Smith is a great option. Tall with the ability to hit a three or penetrate.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. Halliburton on the wing. And here's Turner from the arc. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings it within 1.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Pass to Şengün. Stolen by Siakam. And here's Halliburton. It's Walker on the wing. Brooks defending. Tries it from the top of the key. Halliburton outside. Turner for 3. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
Hey.